Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 ways to add fat to your diet. All right, so today is day 18 of my 60 pounds in 90 days weight loss challenge. And I'm talking to you about keto and intermittent fasting. And one of the things that people get confused, and I've mentioned it before, is that a keto diet is protein-based. That is absolutely incorrect. If you eat too much protein, your body can do something called gluconeogenesis and create sugar or glucose from the protein and actually knock you out of ketosis, spike your insulin, stall your weight loss, and then you're going to go, well, I didn't eat any carbs, and you're going to wonder what happened. This is what happened to me 13, 14 years ago when I first tried what I thought was the Atkins diet. Not to mention those terrible snacks that they give you where they're like 0 net carbs. Absolutely will stall you. Eat real food. There will be no eating of Atkins treats until you've reached your goal weight because they will absolutely stall you. So I wanted to talk to you about the ways to add fat to your diet, since we know that a keto diet is a fat-based diet. So what you're kind of shooting for, what I shoot for, is an 80% fat calories, 15% protein calories, and 5% or less, because you don't require any carbohydrates, 5% or less carbohydrate calories. Now, a lot of times I don't have to manage these. I don't have to micromanage these macros. Micromanage the macros. I don't have to micromanage the macros because I'm losing weight by just focusing on the right foods. I've been doing it long enough that I know what to eat. But some people are going, hey man, it's really hard to get that much fat in my diet, right? Like everything I eat is a balance of protein and fat. I don't know how to get any extra fat. Well, I'm here to show you the top 5 ways that I add fat to my meals. And so I'm going to say that number 5 is heavy cream, right? Heavy whipping cream. You see me, I like my black coffee. But if I need to add a little bit of fat, boom, heavy whipping cream in the coffee. That, or you can make sauces out of it and put your meat in it. That's another way to do that. So that's a good way to do it. Here we got the total fat is 5 grams, carbohydrate 0 grams, protein 0 grams, pure fat, baby, pure fat. Boom! Number 4, we got us an avocado. Put avocado in all my salads. It's pure good fat. Now it does have a few more carbs than most of the other stuff that I eat, but it's got a lot of fiber too, and it's a really healthy fat. So, and if you blend it, or when I put it in my salads, if it's a soft one, I mix it with that vinaigrette dressing that I'm normally using, and it just makes it kind of a creamy avocado dressing. That stuff's good, I'll tell you that. Number 3, butter. I cook everything in loads of butter. If I'm cooking myself some eggs, big old pats of butter. Because it's all fat, no carbs. You just added 100% fat, no protein, no carbs to your meal, and it makes everything taste divine, right? The only thing I don't cook, the only meat I don't cook in the butter, bacon, because bacon's its own butter. Number 2, we got ourselves some coconut oil. Now, I cook a lot of stuff in coconut oil that I don't cook in butter. So if I'm cooking something that I don't want to cook in the butter, I cook it in coconut oil. I've even been known to just take a spoonful of coconut oil and eat it. Now, it's not the best texture in the world. I've tried the bulletproof coffee where I mix it in my coffee. I don't like it, right? I don't like it. I love my coffee. Coconut oil, I kind of choke down. I like to cook in it, but I don't really like to just eat it straight, but I have before, because it's super healthy. It's an MCT, which gives you medium chain triglycerides, which is something we're lacking in the Western diet. It helps create new neural pathways in your brain. It's like a rush. When you're in keto and you eat coconut oil, it's like a rush of energy. It's like getting high on coconut oil, I'll tell you. So what we have here, 120 calories, 14 grams of fat, 0 carbohydrates, and 0 protein. Boom, a healthy fat to add to your diet right there. What's better than coconut oil and what's my #1 way to add fat to your diet? Straight up MCTs. Straight up MCTs. Now, they do not taste good, and do not take a bunch of them the first time you take them. Maybe take a teaspoon to start out with and work your way up to a couple tablespoons, because they will hit you hard. It's like Montezuma's Revenge. You'll be in the bathroom all day long, man, chained to the toilet. They will clear you out. People talk about a juice cleanse. Do an MCT cleanse, I'll tell you what. Now, serving size is 1 tablespoon. Calories is 100 calories, 14 grams of fat. That's all it is. It's all fat. It's all medium chain triglycerides. It's even more MCTs than what you're getting in coconut oil. So I have to buy mine online because I don't even know where you can buy it, locally. But this stuff right here, like I said, it's even more potent than coconut. It does everything coconut oil does for me and more. It gives me a rush of energy. It is thermogenic, so it increases your core temperature, which means you're going to be burning more fat. It's a great way to start your day. And if you're looking for more calories or more fat, this is the best way to add it. In fact, if you're doing intermittent fasting and you can't quite make it through to your meal, if you add a tablespoon of this, it's going to be the best thing for you health-wise, because it's not going to spike your insulin because it's 100% fat. It's not going to shut off any of your mTOR sensors because it's not protein, right? So you're still getting you're still getting 99% of the benefits of fasting, even if you take a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of this in the morning to get you through, and it's going to give you so much energy. If you have ways that you're adding fat to your diet, then leave them in the comments below. I'm going to put a link to those MCT oils below because, like I said, I don't know where to find them locally. Everything else you're going to get locally. Maybe I'll put a link to some coconut oil down there for you if you want to buy it on Amazon. The cheapest place that I've found to buy it, boom, Costco. 274.4.